Well, I figured it was maybe a little bit too deep to just dive in at the deep end, so I thought a picture is worth 1,000 words, so they say. So here we go. My first attempt is a little instructional video, or just an introduction anyway. Let's see if it works. From the beginning is the best way to do it, because it's the beginning where the little AutoHotkey changes make all the difference later on. And hopefully I can run you through it step by step. So, from the beginning, fire it up. There we go. My Earth and Beyond desktop. Must uninstall that piece of shit. Absolutely useless. Anyway, so just to remind you, this is what it usually looks like. Click on play, blah 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 blah. Earth and Beyond. The terms and conditions. And off we go. Up in the top corner you'll see the Earth and Beyond in the title bar, the Windows title bar, and you'll see the border. Both I dislike, and I'm going to show you how to change them so that they're useful, or in the case of the border and the title bar, it disappears. But anyway, we'll get back to that. The reason why I don't go full screen is that you sacrifice the Windows fast Alt-Tab switching between windows, which makes going from one client to another very, very sluggish. If you use AutoHotkey to remove the border and the title bar, they're still there. It's just you can't see them, which means that you retain the functionality, but you improve the aesthetic look of the display. So anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. I'm sorry. I was whittering on. Yes, yes. Goodbye, goodbye, Megan. Sorry. Right. So that's the way it usually works. What I've done is I've written some little scripts which enable me to load multiple clients whilst I go and have a pee or grab a cup of coffee or whatever. Let's load the gremlins. Now, there we go, Genquai loader, AHK. AHK is the extension for AutoHotkey script. We click on that and off it starts running. You'll see down in the bottom right hand corner two little H's, little green H's. They're the thing loading. So anyway, top corner you'll see the title bar. The name has changed to the name of the character, Laugh JD in this case. And now the border and the Windows title bar have been hidden completely. But if you look in the program bar down at the bottom of the screen when you hit, in my case, Command to bring up the start menu, you'll see that each client now has the name of the particular character. Right, well that's the first character in. Up comes the second client. Also must thank Hieronymus for the Net7 multi-client unlocker, without whom it would crash a lot more than it does. It's still, the client hangs, the Earth and Beyond client or the Net7 client doesn't like it occasionally when you try and log in multiple characters. But it seems to work, or it seems to improve the coincidence of things not working, having it running. You can just fire it up for when you're loading the tunes and then kill it as soon as they're in there. Anyway, well, usually if one does crash, you can just go in and, well, that's the second one in, no crashes yet. You can just go in, manually restart the launcher, and then the script will pick it up as soon as you've got it to actually go in and start. So, no, there it is. There's the third one loading. Just wait a second. We've been very fortunate. Has not been crashing. There's a loading screen, blah blah blah.
Welcome back. Type in your name and password and we'll get started.
Don't mind if I smoke. Right, there we go. All three in, no crashes. So, now that we're in here, let's just take a quick look at how we got here. The Genquai Loader AHK, if we edit that. Run the multi-client unlocker. And then run a loader jd.ahk loading script. So there's one for each of the in between these. You activate the Net7 multi-client unlocker, and then run another client once the previous script has finished. And then at the end of it, when all three scripts have run successfully, you close Net7. Very simple. Now, one of the scripts, the loading scripts, the individual ones, I've done an example here because, well, obviously they contain my password and I don't want to be giving that out. So there we go. What is that? Loader example. Again, very similar. Run the launcher. When give it a count of 3,000 and then send a return key. That'll start the game. Then the next screen that comes up is the terms and conditions, called Earth and Beyond, the title of that screen, which is very misleading. So I changed that, the title of that screen that comes up, to Loader. Wait a count of 1,000 and then I hit enter again to start the game. Now we wait until the main game screen loads, and we change the title of that to Laugh JD in this case. Wait 5,000 for the movie, the starter movie, to get into the throes of things, and then it's a case of clickety click. Enter the name of the character, clickety click, enter my password, which I have thoughtfully edited, and then clickety click, you're in there. Return and then exit, and you're on to the next one, which is exactly the same, just different coordinates. Now going back, we've got this command here. Winset style, blah 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 blah. That's the one that removes the title bar and the Windows bar and the border going around the frame. Makes it look a lot nicer, but you still have the ability to just switch between characters with Alt Tab, like that, and it's you've got all the functionality there. So that's the basic. That's the kind of starter. You're left with, if we'll close those down, as you can see in the bottom bar down here, 4 different clients, each with its own distinct name, so I can tell which is which, and so can the software that sends commands to it that I've pre-recorded or pre-scripted. Anyway, that's the first part. We'll move on to the next part, where it's hopefully a little bit of combat, providing this screen recording thing doesn't lag me out too much. Ta-ta for now.